Good morning, dear students. This is the first video of English Literature class. Today we are going to read Unit 2, The Visit to the Mansion. Students, do you know what is a mansion? A mansion is a large and beautiful house. So, let's start. Jo March sometimes stood before her old brown house and looked at the stately mansion of the Lawrences. She knew that only Mr. Lawrence and his grandson, Laurie, lived there. But to her, the mansion seemed to be an enchanted palace filled with delightful things. She longed to see them and befriend Laurie, who looked very lonely and shy. So she decided to visit the Lawrence mansion and tell Mr. Lawrence to allow Laurie to leave the house and play. So students, this story is about Jo March, that is the name of a girl, and Laurie, the name of a boy. So Jo March, she used to live in a brown house and Laurie lived in a very big mansion. Jo was the neighbor of Laurie. She used to see the mansion. Stately mansion here means a large impressive house from her house, and she used to admire the mansion. She was very much influenced by the mansion and she always kept on thinking what a beautiful thing is the mansion would be having. But she also knew that the mansion belonged to Mr. Lawrence, who lived with his grandson Laurie. But sometimes to her the mansion seemed to be an enchanted place. Means it was mysterious and magical. Yes, filled with delightful things. She longed to see them. She was curious and she wanted to be a friend with Laurie. She has sometimes seen Laurie. She found Laurie very upset, shy, dull, and she was very sympathetic with Laurie. One day, she also decided to visit Mr. Lawrence in his house and would tell him that he would allow Laurie to come out and play, as she also wanted to be a friend of Laurie. Okay, now let's see what happens when she visited the mansion. One snowy afternoon, Jo saw Mr. Lawrence drive off. She set out towards the mansion and looked around. It was completely quiet. Here, one afternoon, when it was snowfall everywhere, Jo saw Mr. Lawrence going somewhere, and then she decided that she would go to the mansion. Now, as she started walking towards the mansion, she observed that it was completely quiet and dull nearby the mansion. Suddenly, she spotted a curly head leaning against a desk at an upper window. There he is, thought Jo. Poor boy. I will toss up a snowball and make him look out. So, when Jo was walking towards the mansion, suddenly she spotted a curly head leaning against a desk at an upper window. She thought it must be Laurie and she felt sad about him, and she said to herself that she will toss up a snowball to make him look out. Up went a ball of snow and the head turned at once. Laurie peeped out, eyes bright with wonder when he spotted Jo. He began to smile. Students, can you see this picture? This is Laurie and this is Jo. Jo is throwing a snowball towards Laurie, and as the snowball struck the window, Laurie popped his head. He was very surprised to see Jo over there and he was happy too and smiled at Joe. Joe called out, "How do you do? Are you sick?" When Laurie looked at Joe, then Joe asked, "Laurie, how are you? Are you sick?" Let's see what Laurie replied. Laurie croaked hoarsely, "I have a bad cold and it is very dull here. Will you come upstairs and talk to me, please?" Laurie replied in a deep, harsh voice. Croaked hoarsely means to speak in a deep, harsh voice because of painful throat. That he has a bad cold and he is feeling cold, and it is very dull here. I would request you to please come upstairs and talk to me. Then Joe replied, "Wait, I will ask my mother and then I will come back." Now let's see what happens. Will she go up? And if she will go up, then what will happen over there?